And what's up everyone, it's your boy NRLOA aka Nathan Stapleton here for race number 6 of 8 of Season 1 of the 3M Pole Series presented by the NRLOA, or whatever you want to call it. So we are here for the second road course of the season at Watkins Glen. And last time we were on a road course, the 9 dominated that race and pulled it off. Last time out at race 5 though, Penny Watson dominated Dodge Motorhome, and now he is on the front row with his Welsh friendly teammate Jonathan Hall. So it's going to be a good one for 9 laps, and as I'm joined once again up in the booth by Mantuan24.
Hello everybody.
So with Bold America and Watkins Glen being two totally different road courses, what do you think we will expect here today at the Glen?
I'm kind of expecting, because this is Watkins Glen, they're just running this in Road America. Road America, you don't have a, I mean, as big as the track as it is, you have a passing. You're at Watkins Glen, you have no passing, in my opinion. The difference from Road America, Road America is a bit on the slower side. Watkins Glen is a bit on the faster side. So, today I think we're going to see a lot of fast-paced action and some passing, unlike last road race at Road America.
Well, you also have to keep an eye out on every single place that you can get off track and hit the wall. So, do you think that we will see anyone snag the wall like off that final turn here today?
I think we will. I think that's the other thing. Like Road America, you had a lot of runoff room. You could run off, cut back in, and you'd be okay. Because you wouldn't hit a wall here. Not a lot of runoff room, and what makes it worse is, again, it's a faster paced track, so you're going to hit a wall faster than what you would have more than likely at Road America. So I think there's going to be some guys hitting the walls, but they just need to pace themselves, because even though it's a fast place, you just want to have your car there at the end. That's all that you need.
Very true, and with this race being special, just like Motor America, no cautions and no pit stops, so it's going to be a good one. So here's the point standing coming into race number 6 of the season. Nathan Orman has 180 points, Coutinho is second with 176, Jay Jefferson has 172 points, Mark Davison is in fourth with 171 points, and the fifth in points is Matthew Hartford and with 163 points. So, do you think that the point standings will change a lot, or not really after this one?
Um, it all depends. Uh, it may change. Because I mean, the Watkins Glen does have tendencies to throw some curveballs in. We may see a guy who you would have never thought would have actually won the race. I mean, anything could happen. You could have your points leader finish last. I mean, Watkins Glen is that kind of track.
Very true. And now here's the top 10 for the Glen. We have Benny Watson, last race winner, on the pole. Then we have his teammate Jonathan Hoff in second, Adam McDowell in third, and Michael Canto in fourth. This one at World America. Then, speaking of World America, our World America winner, Coutinho in fifth, Nick Jackson in sixth, Shane Minsloff in seventh, Jonathan Glossfoot in eighth, Oscar Anderson in ninth, and Austin Pablo rounds out the top 10. So, without further ado, let's get these engines falling off for 9 laps at the Glen.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have been fired for what will be a action-packed race here today. So, who is the pit to win here today at the Glen, Mantuan?
Well, just from some of the practices and tests that have been happening here, I'd have to say probably that either that 6 or that number 9 sitting right there 5th.
Well, it's gonna be a good one. And we are racing at the Glen. Hoff actually got the jump on his teammate Benny Watson, or that might have been some team strategy. Who knows?
I don't know, but
Oh boy.
oh,
Oh,
that's some close racing right there.
teammates almost got collected, but luckily they didn't. Oh man. And
Remember, we're not using the bus stop here today, folks.
Yep. Yeah, we are running the boot and no bus stop today, so it's gonna be a little bit different than normal. But the Glen has the 43 and 90 teammate contact.
Dear God.
Oh god, the 41 involved. And the 21.
Gosh.
21, the 43, and the 41.
Lap 1 carnage.
Oh,
Dang.
man.
That puts that 6 back into the lead, though.
Oh,
Dang.
and that's why we have
16.
no cautions. Here comes the 16.
That's 16 looking underneath. Teammates trying to battle here.
You have to play a little bit smaller, because it's only lap 1 of 9.
I mean, they're acting like this is the checkered flag here.
Oh, 18
I think
into
I
the
just saw
wall.
the 18. Yep, just saw that 18 hit the wall.
Oh, more guys into the wall.
And
And
21, he's 21 and 41. They're done.
yeah, they are done. 43 is still racing, but I don't know how much he will be able to contend.
Well, I've at least got one of my picks leading this race.
Well, the good thing is that they
I
won't
was
catch up with these guys. They will make it to pit wall before they catch back up to them.
Yep. Their day's done.
And tough way to end the day on that. Oh god, again!
Carnage again. Who in the... Okay. Take what I said about pacing seriously here, folks.
Yeah. This is insane.
Oh, wow. Got a battle for the lead here. 16 over the 6.
Holy smokes. Oh, the
You know,
47
these three
of
up
Nick
here because
Jackson.
Yeah, they run at each other. See? That number 9 back there, he's just hanging tough.
He won More America, and he's just... Oh, boy.
These 3 up here are about to cause a wreck.
And the 3 right back here, they... Holy smokes.
They are not caring. They are just going for it.
And Benny Watson hits the
6,
outside wall.
yep, 6. 6 is in the wall. That's 16 out front. I think that was the mistake right there.
Yep, and that's going to allow the 47 to get second. Oh, here comes the
And
9!
the 9 to get third.
The 9 from 4th to 2nd.
He is not caring. He's wanting another run at a road course.
Well, how about that? If Colton Yo can win yet again and sweep the road courses, then he might be a true contender for this championship.
You know, if he could, you know something, you could think about it. He would sweep the road courses.
Very true. Since when was someone able to do that?
Not only that, but the 47 looking back underneath.
Ooh.
Ooh, runs him hard over there.
And this is great stuff. Awful second place.
I mean, remember at Road America, they were battling hard for second.
The 9 finally gets by these guys. Benny Watson going for second.
I don't know, Benny Watson in that 6, he's looking like he's probably going to try and get underneath the 9, but it's not going to work because of this corner here.
Oh, the 4.
47,
Oh, boy.
sticking his nose. Oh God, here we go again.
Oh man. The 9
That's
finally
just letting it.
steals.
That's just letting that 16 pull away ever so slightly, but I think that 9 can run him down.
Man, that 9 almost hit that ball, but he didn't. Let's just take a look here. And last time by, the gap was 1.18. As we are already on that 4 of 9.
I don't know, that 9 car, he can close a gap.
Yeah, we saw how strong he was at Motor America. This is a different situation for him though. In second, and starting to try to close that 16 down.
But he better hurry up and get away from that 47, because that 47's been crazy, just sticking his nose in between the 2 teammates earlier.
Oh yeah, that 47. Normally it's really small on low courses with AJ Almadina behind the wheel, but now with Nick Jackson as the 19 gets off course, that 47's something pretty strong right now.
The 19 just wanted his name mentioned, that's all.
Yeah.
I think that 9 has closed the gap a little bit, but that might just be through the corners here.
Yeah, I think that 16 just overall is wicked fast. And that 47 and 6 are still all over the 9 stat number.
I wonder if he's closed. I don't think he's closed the gap any on that 16 though. He might.
I think he did a little bit. Let's wait and see.
We'll see here as they come across the line.
Not really.
Yeah, he closed it
Slightly.
barely. That 16 is gonna have to mess up,
Big
or either that
time.
9's gonna have to get, or either that 9's gonna have to drop the wheels off this thing.
Yeah, but there is that chance that you can get off course here though. Even if you are the leader, so that can change everything.
Oh, that 9, he's pulling away from the 47.
Yeah, he's starting to.
I think he's closing. I think he's closing.
I think so. It looks a lot smaller. Yeah, he's definitely closing. Top 5 keep it straight, and they're going 3 wide back there for 6th. It's a 15, a 10, and a 7. Oh!
Oh, crap!
Oh, God!
Oh!
Matthew Hartford,
God.
he came into the points 5th. Slammed into the 15 hole. And he's done.
He's done.
And the point there, Nathan Orman's back here too. Holy smokes.
I told you, Watkins Glen can shake anything up.
Yeah, and right now it's shaking up the points big time going into Phoenix next week. Or next week.
Look at that 9. He's already closing the gap. Look at that.
It's all the way down to .95. He has 4 laps to catch up 9/10 of a second.
He's gonna have to pick up the pace just a bit to even get there. He's gonna have to close in at least 4/10 this lap just to make it to where he could battle it out with that 16.
Yeah, because it's one thing to close on someone at a low course, it's another thing to pass on a low course.
If he can make up 4/10 this lap, trust me, all he has to do is make up 3 the next lap, and he could be right there battling with that 16.
Yeah, and but there is a slight chance for the 16 could go by and hit that wall off of that final turn though.
Very true. I mean, look, the gap is shrunk.
Oh yeah, They are close, and I think the 16 wore out his stuff too early.
That 47 coming back into the picture just a bit there.
Yeah, don't forget about this
I don't think he's gonna
47.
be. I don't think he's gonna be much of a factor. That 16 ran a little wide. Here they go.
This
The 9
lap,
did what he had to do.
he made up 2/10 last lap. Now 3 laps, and it's 7.7.5 tenths now. But that 9 is still closing though. Still.
That 9 is good through the S's.
Yeah, I think that's where he's making up his time, is through the S's and those final 2 turns.
Through the boot, they're pretty equal. They're pretty equal, but I think he's got him in the S's.
Yeah, and don't forget that while on back straightaway, because these guys are not running through the bus stop, the draft does play into a factor on that long back straightaway as well.
Yes, it does. Alright, the 9 putting a gap between him and the 47. The 6 looking under the 47.
Then Watkins
help
going to
that
get
9 out.
third.
That is definitely going to help that 9 out, but I think a 6 car might have saved his stuff.
He might have. Just a slight
I don't think
chance.
you have enough. I don't know. He might not have enough time to get up here.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think the 9 might have gained on a few tenths again on this 16. He's definitely putting the pressure on him.
He's got to start putting that pace down. He's only going to have 2 to go.
Yeah, coming to this time by 2 laps still for the 9, and halfway mark, but so did everyone else in the top 5. So, but we did make up another 10th that lap, but he has to pick up the pace like you said, because he only has 2 laps left.
That 9, he can smell a road course sweep, but that 16, he can just smell the victory.
Yeah, Colton Neal trying to get his second win of the season, sweep the road courses, and get his second career NRLOA 42 win on this channel. But the 16 is trying to spoil all of that here today. The yellow light.
I'm telling you though.
Yellow light, that 9 is really good to the S's and that long straightaway.
I'm not lying. I think he's. It looks like he's closed so much, but then they get to the start-finish line, and it showed otherwise. I mean, he's close, but
Not close
that
enough.
16's gonna have. That 16 has. He's gonna have to mess up for that 9 to get there.
Well, there's always a chance to mess up on that final turn. Because we've seen, oh boy.
I think we might find how this race is gonna end.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to catch up with Shane Winslow, but something must have happened. Because Stapleton's falling off pace too. So something must have happened. 15 slow. But meanwhile, it's going to be the white flag. One more lap at Watkins Glen for jumping off. Can Colton do the road course sweep? And Hoff gained. Hoff gained that last lap.
I think that 15 is going to be the deciding factor. I think they will catch him.
The 15 does have back end damage, so I don't know. They might catch up with him. But the thing is, the 9 is still in a close enough gap where if that 16 messes up in that final turn, the 9 could get right there to him. Because that happened to me once before when I dominated a race here at the Glen over on Appleman's channel. I hit the wall on the final turn, final lap. I still won, but the gap closed drastically, so that's always a possibility.
I think that 15... They might catch him in the final corner.
They might.
I mean, they have the longer straightaway speed. They have that. 15 doesn't.
Yeah, very true. This is gonna be good. Hoff has had a dominating day here at the Glen, coming out with the boot for the final time. 2 more turns till Hoff gets his first career NS Racing 42 win. Unless, as long as he does not hit the wall after this final turn. And he won't! Jonathan Hoff wins at the Glen!
Jonathan Hoff with the win at the Glen. And that takes the Nine's chances of a road course sweep away.
But big props to the 9, though, getting second, first and second on the 2 road courses, so that's a great job.
That is some good statistics there.
And then Ben Watson first and third in 2 races, one at Dodge and gets third here at the Glen. And then Nick Jackson in 4th and Michael Cantle in 5th, who also managed to win at Road America.
Hey, wasn't Michael Canto involved in that, first lap wreck, though?
I think so, because he does have some side damage.
Well, dang, if he was, I think he was involved in it. I think I did see him.
Yep, he does have some side damage. So, impressive one from that 19. But we saw, let's see, where's 24 going to finish? The 24 retired in 25th. Nolan, that's going to shake up this points battle.
I'm telling you.
Because the 24 who came in first in the standings got 25th. And then the 11 that we saw got hit with that huge hit with the 15. He came in 5th in the points.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how this shakes up.
But this is going to be really, really close as, let's see, we've seen this before, people hit this pit road ball. So, let me just see, and the 22 hits the pit road ball.
Well, that reminds me of the race that I did at Watkins Glen.
And, oh god, both Penske cars. The 2 and the 22.
Wow.
Both hit that pit
Well,
road
that ought
ball.
to tell you something. That ought to tell you something, folks.
Oh man. Let's see what anyone else hit it. I don't think so. No, but I don't think anyone else will hit that pit wall. So yeah, a huge congrats to Jonathan Hoff on getting the win, and think about this. Fords 1, 2, 3 here today at the Glen.
Yeah, that is true. The Fords got the sweep here.
Yeah, the Fords swept the road courses. So congratulations, Jonathan Hoff, on winning here at the Glen, and we will be right back for points with coming to 2 races left in this championship. And we are back here for the points after race number 6 of 8 going into France for race number 7, the final race before the season 1 finale. Colton Yell, because of getting that 2nd place finish today, he now has the point lead in 12 points over Mark Davison. Third, we have Benny Watson, who got 3rd in today's race after getting 1st and 3rd. And then Nathan Orman went from 1st to 4th in points after getting involved in that crash. Hard crash. And then Jay Jefferson is in 5th, 21 points back. March away in 6th, Jonathan Hoff, because of that win, jumps all the way up to 7th in points. Hannah Higdon in 8th, Jonathan Garlick in 9th, and Matthew Hartford, he was in 5th coming into this race, and now he might as well be close to being eliminated from this championship, because I think it's like 44 points plus, if like what, more than 44 points out than what's done for this championship. So I think we have like 11 or 12 guys that still have a chance, but realistically we have maybe 5, maybe 7. So what do you think about this close championship battle going into the final two races of the season, Mantron?
Well, I mean, it's still a close battle, but it's not as close as it was like at Road America or Dodge. I mean, it's still close enough though. I think that this is going to be one heck of a championship battle. It's there's no telling who's going to be your champion at this point because of just what happened here. Something major could happen at Phoenix. Something major could happen at Homestead during the championship race. This is going to be a battle to watch. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be. We won't know who the champion is until the last lap, and as soon as the leaders cross the finish line, so we know who the champ will be. So what's the final thoughts before we go to Phoenix next race?
Well, my final thoughts are it was an excellent race. It was a step up from the Road America race, but to be quite honest, this race matches this season. Unbelievable. I'm just saying, it was exciting, it was awesome, and I think Phoenix is going to be even better.
Yeah, very true, because this season's been awesome, and going into the final race before the Homestead race, everyone's going to try to get as many points as they can at Phoenix to get the best position in the points as possible for Homestead. So, a huge congrats to Jonathan Hoff on getting the win here today at the Glen. Huge thanks to Manitoba 24 for being up in the booth once again for this one.
Hey, no problem, man. It was fun.
And for now, for Manitoba 24, I'm in this race 42. Congrats to Jonathan Hoff on getting the win, and we will see you guys next race for the final race before we crown a champion. See you guys.
Peace.